Well, radio static, clean electric, guitar answers. There was a radio on the shelf by the kitchen wall. It played low in the evening when the hard day called. Mama dried the dishes, Daddy hummed along, and a tired little house started feeling strong. That radio on the shelf knew every heart by name. It sang through the sorrow, it softened the rain. No money in the cupboard, no easy road ahead, but we had one more song and the love it left unsaid. I was young and restless, always wanting more. Now I miss that music through the old screen door. Some voices have faded, some chairs sit still, but that warm old station is singing in me still. That radio on the shelf knew every heart by name. It sang through the sorrow, it softened the rain. No money in the cupboard, no easy road ahead, but we had one more song and the love it left unsaid. When my nights get heavy, I turn my memory on, and I hear my people living in that song. That radio on the shelf still calls me home again. It sings through the silence like an old faithful friend. We had one more song and the love it left unsaid. That radio on the shelf still sings inside my chest.
A number on his shirt, a bruise beneath his eye. My boy looked 20 years older when he sat on the other side. He said, "Dad, I failed you." I said, "What you did was wrong, but I didn't drive 6 hours to stop calling you my son." I still called him son, through the steel and the glass, not to pardon what he'd done, not to bury the past. I said, "Pay what you owe, then become someone new. The worst thing you have done ain't the whole of you." I still called him son. He finished his diploma, learned a carpenter's trade, sent me one short letter for every month he stayed. The final one said, "Daddy, I'm scared to walk outside." I met him at the gate and stood right by his side. I still called him son, through the steel and the glass, not to pardon what he'd done, not to bury the past. I said, pay what you owe, then become someone new. The worst thing you have done ain't the whole of you. I still call him son. Love is not pretending that the wrong was never there. It is telling someone truth and refusing to disappear. I still call him son. Now he works an honest day. He carries what he did, but it does not lead his way. He paid what he owed and became someone new. The worst thing he had done was never all I knew. I still call him son. The worst thing he had done was never all I knew. The shelf I hung crooked still leans a little left, but every time I see it, I remember I did it myself. I loved him all my lifetime, and I miss him even yet. But the shelf I hung crooked was the day I took one step. A box of books sat waiting for 3 months by the wall. Jim had always fixed the little things before I had to call. Then one quiet Tuesday morning, I found his old tool case, put the drill against the plaster, and tried to hear what he would say. The first screw missed the timber, the second split the paint. I nearly called my neighbor, then decided I could wait. I moved it half an inch and held the level to the board. It wasn't straight or beautiful, but it would hold for sure. The shelf I hung crooked still leans a little left, but every time I see it, I remember I did it myself. I loved him all my lifetime, and I miss him even yet. But the shelf I hung crooked was the day I took one step. I placed his favorite novels there, and our picture in between, then stood across the room and saw more than a crooked thing. Now I fix a dripping faucet and change the porch bulb too. Not the way that Jim would do it, but I somehow make it through. Loving him had taught me patience. Losing him taught something else. A woman can be grieving and still learn to trust herself. The shelf I hung crooked still leans a little left. I could straighten it tomorrow, but I think I'll leave it yet. It holds the life we shared and the woman I became. The shelf I hung crooked proved I could begin again. It is not straight or perfect, but neither am I. And it holds We didn't know the verses half as well as we knew pain, but somebody started singing and the room felt young again. Old hands kept the rhythm, young hearts found the line, and every tired sorrow loosened up in time. No one sang it perfect, but everybody knew the feeling in the melody was honest, warm and true. It was a song that brought us back when the road had worn us thin, when the days had taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track. When our hearts forgot the way, it was the song that brought us back. Mama held the high notes, Daddy kept them low. Children laughed through half the words, but somehow made them glow. Neighbors by the doorway, friends we hadn't seen, came carrying their troubles and left a little clean. That old tune had a kindness no money ever buys. It could gather broken people and make them lift their eyes. It was the song that brought us back taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track. When our hearts forgot the way, it was the song that brought us back. Years can take the faces, time can change the room, but love keeps finding voices for the ones we lost too soon. And when my faith runs empty, when my courage starts to bend, I hear that old song rising, and I find my way again. It was the song that brought us back, when the road had worn us thin, when the days had taken more than we thought we had within. It put mercy in the silence, put a little hope on track. When our hearts forgot the way, it was the song that brought us back. When our hearts forgot the way, it was the song that brought us back.
We had a map on the wall with a circle around the west. Say we leave this little town when life gave us its best.
Then the babies came early, and the money came slow. Dreams got folded neatly where old dreams go.
We never made it to Denver, never saw those mountain lights, but I found all my forever in your arms every night. The road may have stayed waiting, but love still went far. We never made it to Denver, but we made it where we are.
I worked days at the warehouse, you sewed buttons back on. We were tired every evening, but we never felt gone.
There was music in the kitchen, there was grace in your hand. I stopped missing places when I learned to understand. We never made it to Denver, never saw those mountain lights, but I found all my forever in your arms every night.
The road may have stayed waiting, but love still went far.
We never made it to Denver, but we made it where we are. Some dreams change their names.
Ours became a family and a small warm flame.
We never made it to Denver, never saw those mountain lights, but I found all my forever in your arms every night.
We never made it to Denver,
but we made it where we are.
we made it where we are.
We made it where we are.
I missed his first home run, working past the bell. He saved the dirty baseball, but he never raised much hell. I said, son, I do this so you'll have what I never had. He said, I only wanted you, and that one hurt me bad. I was working while he grew up, counting hours, counting pay. Thought love meant providing while his childhood slipped away. I bought him everything I could, but not the time he needed most. I was working while he grew up, now I'm learning to come close. Now he has a boy of his own, playing ball on Saturdays. I got there an hour early, scared I'd miss another day. When that child stepped to the plate, he looked back and found my face. My son leaned over, whispered, Dad, you made it to this one. I was working while he grew up, counting hours, counting pay. Thought love meant providing while his childhood slipped away. I bought him everything I could, but not the time he needed most. I was working while he grew up, now I'm learning to come close. You can say you're sorry till the words no longer move, but showing up tomorrow is what makes the sorry true. I was working while he grew up. I can't bring those seasons back, but I can meet the man he is and give him what I lacked. I can't change the years behind us, but I won't miss the ones ahead. I was working while he grew up, now I'm here instead. I can't bring those years back, but I'm here instead. We carved our name so small,
no one else could see.
under the sugar maple. first looked at me.
You wore your hair in ribbons, I wore my Sunday shoes. I didn't know much then, but I knew I loved you. Under the sugar maple shade,
we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season, through every weather day.
When the years grew heavy and the young dreams frayed,
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade.
That tree has lost some branches,
like we have lost some time,
but you still call me darling,
and I still call you mine.
Your hands are softer now, my steps are not so fast,
but every time you smile,
I am young inside the past. Under the sugar maple shade,
we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season,
through every weather day. When the years grew heavy and the young dreams frayed,
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade.
If one of us goes first,
let the other not be afraid.
love will keep on whispering
Under that old shade,
under the sugar
maple shade, we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season,
through every weather day.
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade. Under the sugar maple shade.
Rain on the clothesline, sheets blowing slow. Mama said let it fall, we still got tomorrow. The roof had a whisper, the floor had a creak, but love made us warmer than money could keep. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. No fine things shining, no easy road to find, just a little house standing with rain on the clothesline. I used to want diamonds and faraway lights. Now I miss that kitchen on those rainy nights. The bread in the oven, the song in the hall, the way simple living could still hold us all. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. No fine things shining, no easy road to find, just a little house standing with rain on the clothesline. Some folks call it poor, I call it grace. Love looks so honest in that humble place. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. Just a little house standing with rain on the clothesline. Rain on the clothesline still brings me home.
She never made a speech about the things she had to bear. She just tied her apron softly and met trouble with a prayer. When the day came home empty and the money wasn't much, she could make a poor room brighter with the kindness in her touch. I was young and I didn't see how love can work unseen. Now I know the quiet hands can hold the deepest dream. She kept the supper warm when the world felt cold, held the house together with a patient soul. She never asked for glory, never needed to be praised, but I still feel her mercy in 1,000 little ways. She kept the supper warm, and she kept our hearts from breaking. There were nights she looked tired, but she smiled for us somehow. I can hear her gentle humming, like it's still around me now. She taught me love is a labor, not a pretty word alone. It's the way you keep on giving when nobody else knows. Now every time I'm weary and I want to turn away, I remember how she carried more than she would ever say. She kept the supper warm when the world felt cold, held the house together with a patient soul. She never asked for glory, never needed to be praised, but I still feel her mercy in 1,000 little ways. She kept the supper warm, and she kept our hearts from breaking. If heaven has a table where the gentle people rest, I know she's sitting near it with forgiveness in her chest. And every little kindness that I give before I'm gone is just a piece of her love, still carrying on. She kept the supper warm when the world felt cold, held the years together with a heart of gold. She never asked for glory, never needed to be praised, but I still feel her mercy in 1,000 little ways. She kept the supper warm, and she kept our hearts from breaking. She kept the supper warm, and she kept our hearts from breaking.
I wore the blue dress with the ribbon tied tight. You asked me to dance on a Saturday night. The band played softly, the floor moved slow, and I felt like a woman the first time I know. The blue dress at the dance hall still hangs in my mind, like a sweet little doorway to a sweeter time. The years took the music, but not how it felt when your hand found my hand and my young heart melted. We had no forever written in gold, just two shy hearts and a song to hold. You smelled like tobacco and fresh summer rain. I can't hear that fiddle and not feel the same. The blue dress at the dance hall still hangs in my mind, like a sweet little doorway sweeter time. The years took the music, but not how it felt when your hand found my hand and my young heart melted. Some nights disappear, some stay clear and bright. I still see that blue dress in the soft dance hall light. The blue dress at the dance hall still hangs in my mind, like a sweet little doorway to a sweeter time. When your hand found my hand, my young heart melted. The blue dress at the dance hall still hangs in my mind. The cupboard looked empty, the winter came hard. Daddy split firewood out in the yard. Mama set the table with a prayer in her eyes. We had almost nothing, but nobody cried. The last biscuit was shared, and the coffee was thin, but love sat at the table like an old faithful friend. No feast, no silver, no easy road prepared, but no one left hungry when the last biscuit was shared. Neighbors came knocking with beans in a sack. We gave them warm laughter, and they gave it back. Children kept singing by the stove's low flame. Hard times felt smaller when we called each other's name. The last biscuit was shared, and the coffee was thin, but love sat at the table like an old faithful friend. No feast, no silver, no easy road prepared, but no one left hungry when the last biscuit was shared. I've seen richer houses feel colder than stone. We had little to offer, but no one stood alone. The last biscuit was shared, and the coffee was thin, but love sat at the table like an old faithful friend. No one left hungry when the last biscuit was shared. The last biscuit was shared.
She was 6 and holding tied to her daddy's sleeve. She looked at me like questions. She was too afraid to speak. I never tried to hurry what her heart was going through. I just kept showing up like love is meant to do. The first time she called me mama, I almost turned around. Thought she meant somebody else, till she said it once more loud. I held her like a promise I had waited years to hear. The first time she called me mama, love made a family there. I learned her bedtime stories, the food she wouldn't eat, sat beside her fever, rubbed the cold out of her feet. I never took the place of the woman she first knew. I only built another place where love could carry through. The first time she called me mama, I almost turned around. Thought she meant somebody else, till she said it once more loud. I held her like a promise I had waited years to hear. The first time she called me mama, love made a family there. Blood may start a story, but staying writes it deep. Love is every ordinary vow a faithful heart can keep. The first time she called me mama, I knew where I belonged. Not because I gave her life, but because I stayed so long. I held her like a promise, with happy, grateful tears. The first time she called me mama, love made a family there. Love made a family there.
When the cupboard looked empty and the winter came thin, someone crossed the gravel with a basket and a grin. No one called it charity, no one bowed their head. They just said we had extra and broke a loaf of bread. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. No one stood higher, no one had to win. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. Some brought wood for burning, some brought songs to sing. Some brought quiet mercy, like it was a common thing. I was young and watching, too small to understand how heaven sometimes shows up in another person's hand. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. No one stood higher, no one had to win. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. Now when someone's weary, I know what to do. Give the kind of kindness that was given to you. That's when neighbors became kin, not by blood but by love. When the hard days came down, they helped us rise above. We learned how hearts grow closer when neighbors became kin. When neighbors became kin. Tiny shoes in the drawer, blue ribbon coming loose. I hold them when the house gets too quiet to move. He used to chase the sunlight across this wooden floor. Now he has his own life and a key to his own door. Tiny shoes in the drawer, tell me where time went. How a little boy laughing turned into a man. I don't want the years back, I just miss them some more. When I see those tiny shoes waiting in the drawer. I packed his school day pictures in a box beneath the bed. Kept one crooked letter with I love you badly said. He calls me every Sunday, says, Mama, I'm doing fine. And I thank the Lord quietly that He still gives me time. Tiny shoes in the drawer, tell me where time went. How a little boy laughing turned into a man. I don't want the years back, I just miss them some more. When I see those tiny shoes waiting in the drawer. Love is not in keeping, love is letting grow. But mothers keep small pieces, only they can know. Tiny shoes in the drawer, Tell me where time went, how a little boy laughing turned into a man. I don't want the years back, I just miss them some more. When I see those tiny shoes waiting in the drawer, tiny shoes in the drawer still bring him home to me. We never had a silver spoon or much to call our own. Just two hearts and a little faith, trying to build a home. You wore patience in your smile, I wore worry on my face. But every time the world got hard, your hand became my grace. Now the years sit on our shoulders like a coat we learned to wear, and every line around your eyes looks like an answered prayer. The hard years were good to me, they taught me how to stay, how love can keep a candle lit when the whole sky turns gray. We lost some dreams to weather, but we never lost the flame. And if I had one life again, I'd choose you just the same. The hard years were good to me because they led me back to you. I wasn't always gentle, I wasn't always wise. Sometimes pride can close a heart, make a good man blind. But you knew the man inside me when I couldn't see him clear. You loved me through the winter till the spring came back here. Now the house is getting quieter and the evenings move slow, but I still hear forever in the way you say hello. The hard years were good to me, they taught me how to stay, how love can keep a candle lit when the whole sky turns gray. Some dreams to weather, but we never lost the flame. And if I had one life again, I'd choose you just the same. The hard years were good to me because they led me back to you. Some folks count the money they own. I count every morning that I didn't wake alone. If heaven keeps a record of the love that made it through, I hope it writes my story somewhere close to you. The hard years were good to me. They softened what was rough. They showed me that a simple love can still be more than enough. We lost some dreams to weather, but we never lost the flame. And if I had one life again, I'd choose you just the same. The hard years were good to me because they led me back to you. The hard years were good to me because they led me back to you.
Daddy walked in quiet with his hat in his hand. The week had come up short like it sometimes can. Old Mr. Harper smiled by the grocery door, said take what you need, settle up once more. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. No shame in the asking, no pride had to fall. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Flour for the cupboard, coffee in a can. Mama held the receipt like a blessing in her hand. I was young and watching, too small to see how a little bit of trust can feed a family. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. No shame in the asking, no pride had to fall. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Now when someone's hurting, I remember that story. A kind heart gives credit when life asks for more. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Paid on Friday, mercy after all. The doctor closed the folder and looked me in the eyes. said the time was getting shorter. No matter how we tried,
I said test me first, before the fear could speak. You had carried me for years, now let me carry what you need.
You gave me another spring, another June with you, another birthday candle, another morning breaking through.
Not with some grand promise, not with a diamond ring.
You gave me part of your living, and another spring. I woke and found you sleeping, with a bandage at your side.
You reached across the distance and smiled when you saw mine.
You gave me another spring, another June with you, another birthday candle, another morning breaking through.
Not with some grand promise, not with a diamond ring.
You gave me part of your living, and another spring. I carry your kindness
Beneath this healing scar,
we carry one tomorrow
inside two beating hearts.
You gave me another spring, another year to see
The woman who stood beside me when life was leaving me.
No vow could say it better,
No church bell needs to ring. You gave me part of your living, and another spring. You gave me another spring.
I would give it all again. I keep his old ring in the sugar jar beside the flower tin where the good things are. I don't wear it now, but I touch it sometimes when the morning feels empty and the coffee needs time. The ring in the sugar jar still shines for me from who we used to be. No big words left over, no grand goodbye, just love staying quiet where the sweet things lie. He was not a rich man, but he gave me his years, his work-worn hands, and his honest tears. Some nights I still hear him in the kitchen light, saying, "Darling, sit down, it'll all be alright." The ring in the sugar jar still shines for me, like a little piece of promise from who we used to be. No big words left over, no grand goodbye, just love staying quiet where the sweet things lie. Some hearts leave slowly, some love stays near in ordinary places, year after year. The ring in the sugar jar still shines for me, like a little piece of promise from who we used to be. Just love staying quiet where the sweet things lie. The ring in the sugar jar still shines for me.
To fill the mornings with 100 little words. Then one hard night took from her the voice I'd always heard. The doctor spoke in numbers, I watched her frightened eyes. She reached across the blanket and I learned her first reply. The no behind her eyes. She once taught me every word, now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. I brushed her silver hair the way she once brushed mine, held the cup between her hands and waited without time. Some days she fought the hurting, some days she let me near, but every quiet moment said more than I could hear. I learned her silence, one small look at a time, the yes inside her fingers, the no behind her eyes. She once taught me every word, now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. Love does not need language to tell you it remains. Sometimes one hand holding can carry all the pain. The courage in her eyes. She once taught me every word, now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. I found my mother there.
I left school at 12 to work beside my dad. Could count a week of wages, but reading came too hard. I hid the mail from people, signed papers with the mark, till she laid out the alphabet each evening after dark. The first word was her name, written slowly on a page. I traced each little letter like a man escaping shame. She smiled across the lamplights while tears filled up my face. Of all the words she taught me, the first word was her name. She never made me foolish, never rushed my hand. She waited through each sentence till I learned to understand. On our 50th wedding, I stood before our friends and read the note I wrote her, from beginning to the end. The first word was her name, written slowly on a page. I traced each little letter like a man escaping shame. She smiled
smiled across the lamplight, while tears filled up my face. Of all the words she taught me, the first word was her name. Some men learn from school books, some learn from loss and pain. I learned because one patient heart believed I could still change. The first word was her name. Now I read it every day, on letters tied with ribbon that the years can't take away. She gave me more than language. She gave my pride some grace. Of all the words I carry, the first word was her name. Of all the words I carry, the first word was her name.
She came 6 weeks early, in the middle of the night. The nurse said she is breathing. I held on to those words tight. Her mother slept from worry. I stood beside the glass, counting every little rise and praying it would last. 3 pounds, 2 ounces, all my world behind the glass. Too small to fill the blanket, strong enough to hold me fast. One more breath, one more morning, one more chance to see her through. 3 pounds, 2 ounces taught me what love could do. The day we took her home, her dress swallowed her whole. I drove 10 miles under with both hands in control. I checked her every minute till the morning turned to blue. That tiny chest kept rising and mine started breathing too. 3 pounds, 2 ounces, all my world behind the glass. Too small to fill the blanket, strong enough to hold me fast. One more breath, one more morning, one more chance to see her through. 3 pounds, 2 ounces taught me what love could do. Now she outruns her brothers and sings louder than the choir. The smallest light I ever saw became our brightest fire. 3 pounds, 2 ounces, now she's running through the yard. The child we feared might leave us came home stronger than our hearts. Every breath became a blessing, every day became brand new. 3 pounds, 2 ounces taught me what love could do. 3 pounds, 2 ounces taught me what
love could do.
Left with my pride in my pocket and a silence in my chest. Thought the farther I could wander, the more I'd forget the rest. But every mile got heavy, every night knew my name. I learned you can't outrun sorrow when you carry all the blame. Then the morning came easy on a road I used to know. Something in the gravel told my heart to let it go. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They don't ask where you've been, they don't measure what you left. They just lead you back slowly through the dust and the blue, when the world won't hold you. Some roads forgive you. I wasn't looking for mercy, I was looking for a sign. Maybe one small piece of heaven I could call a friend of mine. There was no choir singing, no thunder in the sky, just a quiet little sunrise and a tear I didn't hide. I pulled over by the shoulder, let the old hurt pass through. For the first time in forever, I felt almost new. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They don't ask where you've been, they don't measure what you left. They just lead you back slowly through the dust and the blue, when the world won't hold you. Some roads forgive you. I still have things to answer for, still have words I should have said, but I don't bow to yesterday like it owns the life ahead. A man
can turn around, a heart can make it through. Sometimes grace is just a road that waits for you. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They keep your name in the sunlight, like a Bible on a shelf. They just lead you back slowly to the man you almost knew. When the world won't hold you, some roads forgive you. When the world won't hold you, some roads forgive you. The county fair lights were shining in your eyes. You won me a ribbon and a paper bag of fries. We had no tomorrow, we had no plan, just two young hearts laughing hand in hand. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slower time. The world kept turning, but I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. The Ferris wheel stopped at the top of the sky. You said, "Don't look down," and I said, "I won't try." That was the first night I knew love was real, not from what you promised, but from how you made me feel. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slower time. The world kept turning, but I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. Some summers leave quietly, some never fade. They live in the music the old bands play. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slow time. I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. At the county fair, where young love stays.
The flower on her hands looked like morning snow. She never said she worried, but somehow I would know. She'd smile at the window while the bread would rise, hiding all her tired behind those gentle eyes. The flower on her hands was love, I understand. Not loud, not shining, but steady as the land. She fed us through the lean years with faith I couldn't see. The flower on her hands still lives in me. I was young and careless, wanted bigger things, never knew the beauty in simple offerings. Now I make my own bread when the hard days start, and I feel her courage moving through my heart. The flower on her hands was love, I understand. Not loud, not shining, but steady as the land. She fed us through the lean years with faith I couldn't see. The flower on her hands still lives in me. Some women build a home without a single crown. They lift the whole world up and never make a sound. The flower on her hands was love, I understand. Not loud, not shining, but steady as the land. The flower on her hands still lives in me. The flower on her hands still lives in me.
I closed a lot of doors when love left town. Packed up the pictures, turned old memories down. But I kept one window open just a little for morning light and a heart in the middle. I kept one window open when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I wasn't ready for healing, but healing still came in. I kept one window open and hope came back again. I stopped asking questions no answer could mend. Some stories close softly before they can end, but the birds kept singing by the maple tree, like the world was still gentle and waiting for me. I kept one window open
when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I wasn't ready for healing, but healing still came in. I kept one window open, and hope came back again. Now I don't fear the morning, I don't curse the past. Some broken things leave slowly, but peace can last. I kept one window open when I couldn't open my heart. Let the daylight find me in the quiet after dark. I kept one window open, and hope came back again. Hope came back again through one open window.
Dobro slide along, train brush rhythm enters. The porch was old and leaning, but it held every name. Folks came tired from living and left lighter than they came. Some brought heavy silence, some brought worn out shoes, but one little welcome could make a heart feel new. The porch remembered us when the years got rough. When the world felt empty, it gave back enough. No gold in the doorway, no crown in the dust, just love sitting waiting. The porch remembered us. Mama poured the coffee, Daddy hummed along. Children chased the sunset while the old folks sang a song. Nobody had plenty, nobody stood tall, but every soul felt counted, and that counted most of all. The porch remembered us when the years got rough, when the world felt empty. It gave back enough. No gold in the doorway, no crown in the dust, just love sitting waiting. The porch remembered us. Now the boards are quiet, but I still hear them bend under all the mercy of family The porch remembered us. The porch remembered us.
I used to think a man was strong if he never let tears show, kept a wall around his feelings, and called it taking control. But I watched good love grow weary. I watched soft eyes turn away. Now I know a guarded heart can make a house feel gray. I can't change the old me or the damage I have done, but I can choose the next word before it leaves my tongue. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little slower with my anger, a little quicker on my knees. I'm learning how to listen, how to let a heart speak free. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I don't need to win the silence. I don't need the final say. Sometimes love is just admitting you were wrong along the way. There's a peace in speaking gently. There's a strength in letting down all the pride that kept me standing on the loneliest side of town. If mercy is a doorway, then I'm reaching for the key. One honest day at a time is enough road for me. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little slower with my anger, a little quicker on my knees. I'm learning how to listen, how to let a heart speak free. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be.
If you see me fall again, don't think I've lost the fight. Even old hearts learning grace can stumble toward the light. I may never wear a halo, I may never stand that tall, but I can leave a little kindness where I used to leave a wall. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little softer with my sorrow, a little better at setting love free. I'm learning how to listen, how to live more honestly. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I used to think a man was strong if he never let tears show, kept a wall around his feelings and called it taking control. But I watched good love grow weary, I watched soft eyes turn away. Now I know the guarded heart can make a house feel great. I can't change the old me or the damage I have done, but I can choose the next word before it leaves my tongue. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little slower with my anger, a little quicker on my knees. I'm learning how to listen, how to let the heart speak free. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I used to think a man was strong if he never let.
Honky tonk piano turned around, soft shuffle drums enter. I carried anger proudly like a medal on my chest, kept my sorries locked away and called the silence rest. I thought a man was weaker if he let his heart be shown, but the coldest kind of prison is the one you build alone. Then one morning I was tired of defending every scar. I looked into the mirror and saw how far I'd gone. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I wrote no grand confession, I made no holy speech. just called the ones I wounded and spoke soft enough to reach. Some forgave me easy, some had nothing left to say. But I took the truth they gave me and I walked a better way. There's a grace in being honest, there's a cost in staying blind, but a heart can still grow tender if it turns itself in time. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I still get it wrong sometimes, still have storms beneath my skin, but I don't feed the fire now the way I once did then. If love stands at the doorway, I don't make it beg to stay. I open up my hands and let the hard words fade away. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I left school at 16 when my little girl was born. Worked the rooms at Miller's Hotel from midnight until 4. I kept a book beside the cart and studied on each break. One lesson at a time was all a tired mind could take. I wore my work shoes to graduation, the only pair I owned. They had crossed 1,000 hallways while the whole town slept at home. No silver heels or polished shine, just every mark of dedication. I wore my work shoes to graduation, and my daughter called my name. She sat there in the front row with my mother by her side when they placed that folded paper in these hands that used to hide. I saw every night of studying, every floor that I had cleaned, and the girl who left school early finally finished what she dreamed. I wore my work shoes to graduation, the only pair I owned. They had crossed 1,000 hallways while the whole town slept at home. No silver heels or polished shine,
Then my daughter called my name. She said, "Mama, you have taught me more than any classroom could. A hard beginning doesn't mean the ending can't be good." I wore my work shoes to graduation and held that diploma high, not to prove the years were easy, but to prove I still could try. Those warm soles carried both of us through every obligation. I wore my work shoes to graduation and walked out standing tall. I walked in tired and walked out proud.
For 37 years, Tom took the driver's side. He knew every narrow corner and where the school buses would hide. 3 months after we buried him, I sat behind the wheel with both hands at 10 and 2, and fear I could not conceal. The first mile alone was the longest I had known. Not because I couldn't drive, but because his hand was gone. Every turn felt unfamiliar, though I knew that street by heart. The first mile alone was where my life had to restart. I stalled beside the market and cried behind the glass. Then heard him saying, "Take your time and let the moment pass." I turned the key once more and eased into the lane. By the time I reached the crossroads, I could almost breathe again. 1 mile became another, one morning became 2. I wasn't leaving him behind, I was doing what he knew. He had taught me how to steer long before I understood that the smallest things he showed me would one day do me good. The first mile alone was the hardest road I drove, but the second came more gently, with the strength his loving soul. Now I take myself wherever the day is asking me to go, and I thank him at each crossing for the first mile alone. I wasn't leaving him behind,
first mile alone.
We counted every nickel before the week was through. Made old shoes last a winter, made one good coat do two. But there was laughter at the table, there was music in our hands, and the richest thing about us was the way we'd understand. I've seen folks own a plenty and still feel poor inside. We had little in the cupboard, but we never lost our pride. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had lived. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. We didn't talk a fortune, we just made it day by day. Found a little piece of heaven in the work along the way. You could hear it in the humming when the evening settled down. There was peace inside the struggle, there was gold beneath the ground. Now I don't envy mansions, I don't chase what shines. I have held a faithful hand, and that is wealth enough for mine. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had lived. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. If all I leave behind me is a song somebody feels, and a heart that gave more kindness than the world could buy or steal, and I'll go on home contented with no silver in my hands. I was rich in what mattered long before I understood the plan. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had lived. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. What money never measured was the best we ever had.